Cosmetic labels often tote the phrases such as clinically proven, dermatologically tested, scientifically proven. They usually stand alone and more often than not can cause more confusion than clarification. Although there is no universal concept or standard what dermatologically testing can or should entail, most organizations and brands tend to agree on a few core concepts. Dermatologically testing a product will usually involve testing the product in a significant number of people. Such testing doesn't have to entail that a dermatologist is present. The bare minimum that you can assume is that the product was tested on humans, that it was tested on a larger number for its safety, and that it's generally safe, and that most people don't experience adverse reactions. The most common test used to test a product dermatologically is the HRIPT test, which involves a phase which involves repeated application of the product, followed by a gap or a rest period. After the rest period, another phase is included in which you continue application of the new product. And finally, skin evaluation is performed to determine whether the product's potentially harmful and whether it causes allergies or any damages. The term scientifically shown generally describes a product for which there is no scientific proof it's effective during scientific clinical trials. On the other hand, clinically proven usually generally means that results were proven during a well-controlled clinical trial to be both safe and effective. However, this is not enough information to you make up your final decision on whether or not to use this product. There are also a few facts that you need to check before to establish the validity of the study. The first thing to check when checking for the validity of the study is where the study was performed. Some brands perform the studies in-house among themselves, which is far from being objective. The second point of validity that you can check is on how many subjects the trial was performed. Some brands report studies on a dozen, maybe even less subjects included, which is not enough to make a sound claim. Another bonus way to judge the validity of the claim is to see whether the results were published in a peer-reviewed medical journal. If the results and the study was published in a peer-reviewed medical journal, it means that the results were submitted to a rigorous third-party evaluation, which has nothing to do with the company, for the validity and the accuracy and the well-representation of the results. This provides assurance that the article and study adhere to high scientific standards.